We have some people who go for joints every evening. They go to relax themselves with tilapia, grilled tilapia with some drinks and stuff every evening. It becomes a tradition. So with that, in the long term, there is a problem.
You're about to talk to Esther Obeng-Mensah of Opulent Dietitian and co-founder of Zen Diet Consult. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing
How was
good.
your weekend?
It was great. Good morning.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. The big question we have is tilapia, to eat or not to eat. Give us the honest truth.
Honest truth.
Right. Yeah, I think we even have one here.
Yes.
Tilapia, I think we all love tilapia. It's a fish, it's a freshwater fish, which is mainly found in ponds, streams, rivers, and lakes. I said that we have different types of tilapia.
Okay.
I think the black one is mainly known in Ghana. We have the red tilapia, and then we have the blue tilapia. And it's mostly found in African countries, or it originates from Africa, especially from Egypt. But we have also other part of the world, that's Asia, and the Middle East. But China happens to be the one that produces in the large quantities, the world leading in production of tilapia. But because tilapia is hardly to be wild caught in terms of being fished in the pond, the rivers and lakes, it's farmed. So it's the world's largest fish that is farmed because of the demanding nature as the years pass by. And so it's one of the healthiest fish. However, we have other things that we'll be looking at subsequently.
Did you say one of the healthiest
One of the.
Okay.
So my
I like that first part. I like that first part. One of the healthiest fish. Okay.
But we'll look at other things subsequently. But when it comes to tilapia, I think that it's about time that we look at the safety aspect. Way back in 2013, there was an outbreak of tilapia lake virus, which fast forward in 2014, Ghana has to ban the importation of tilapia just to prevent this virus from entering into the country.
Sorry, if I had to ask, where was this virus coming from?
Yeah, so there was an outbreak in China, Asia, and other Middle East, especially China. And so other African countries has to put embargo on the importation to the various countries to avoid the spread. And so the Ghana Aquaculture Association, they also came up that for the tilapias that are domestically farmed in the country, they came out that they are safe for consumption. But however, there are other safety precautions that need to be taken care of with regards to those who are farming the fish in ponds and streams and other media. So that brings us to the nutritional part of this fish, which is my favorite. It's one of the fish that is highly nutritious. It has minerals and vitamins. It's high in protein, which we know that most fish are high source of protein and a healthier source of protein, which we always recommend people compared to the animal source because of the fat content that are in the animal source. It contains protein, contains minerals such as phosphorus, calcium, selenium, vitamin B12. And vitamin B12 helps in the formation of DNA and also red blood cells, which plays a very key role in terms of our blood content. And also with the selenium, it helps with selenium in some cancer preventing properties, because selenium, it's a mineral that is very essential, but we don't need it in large quantities. And so with this tilapia, they have some appreciable amounts of this mineral that the body needs. And also it also has phosphorus and calcium, which of course helps with bone health. Exactly. Then we come to the healthy fats, which you were talking about earlier. That's where omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids comes in. It does not contain omega-9 fatty acids here. But one problem we have is that during the farming, these tilapias are fed with corn and soy. And so they are not as high in omega-3 fatty acids compared to salmon and mackerel and tuna. And so we encourage the farmers to add omega-3 fatty acid supplements to the water bodies, of which would be of help. This fish is also herbivore, which it feeds on microorganisms, and then also on plants, algae, plankton, and then mixed vegetables. Because of this nature, it helps to detoxify itself.
Right.
So you see the reason why we encourage we humans to eat vegetables. Even this tilapia knows the importance of vegetables to help it detoxify itself. And so it doesn't have this accumulation of toxins which will be harmful to us. However, depending on the nature of the farming, depending on the nature of the water that's being used in farming it, it can be exposed to a lot of dangers. A lot of dangers, because some of these water bodies, heavy metals can be leached into the water bodies, chemicals, cancer-causing chemicals can also be leached into these water bodies. And so if these chemicals are in there, the fish would accumulate them. And so when we eat it in large, the underlying word is large quantities.
So when you say large quantities, how many do you consider a large quantity for a day? All
right, so looking at this, there is more than a serving for a sitting or for one person. This fish will be eaten by 3 people.
Really?
3 to 4 people. But I think that in restaurants...
No, Esther, let's...
Yes, because the body only needs the nutrient you made mention of.
I knew it.
No, please, we have to take a close look at this. No, please.
I think I like the decoration, the garnishing.
You see,
Esther, with the cucumber and stuff.
Esther, what you are doing is not nice.
3 of us need to
I can finish this.
No,
and they're saying
it's not
and they're saying it's too much.
Yes.
Why is it too much, though?
The body, they only need a little of it. Too much of it, it wouldn't help.
But it's nice.
It is. It's palatable. With that, I wouldn't hesitate or I wouldn't challenge you. Yes, but I think that it's about time, because of the palatability.
No, I mean...
We tend to abuse the fish, which I would want us to desist from that.
So 3 people should share this?
Yes.
Even more.
Oh, no, Esther, you're trying to spoil our
So I think I eat right, because sorry, I think I do eat right. I can't finish it.
You can't?
I can't.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
I feel a bit disappointed. No, I actually feel a bit disappointed.
Don't be, because our health is also very important. If you want to follow most of the
let me ask you,
palatability of this fish,
if I eat a whole tilapia this size, what are some of the troubles I'm exposing myself to?
Okay, if you eat at a sitting, just once in a while, there's no issue. Because we don't even know the source of this tilapia, where it's coming from. That's why most of the tilapias that are in the malls, which comes with packaging, you have to check the origin and then where it's coming from. And so if you eat this as a sitting one time,
once in a while,
it's past nothing.
There's no problem.
However, if it's something that you eat every day, we have some people who go for joints every evening. They go to relax themselves with tilapia, grilled tilapia with some drinks and stuff every evening. It becomes a tradition. So with that, in the long term, there is a problem.
You also have to have a lot of money to sustain such behavior.
Exactly, because it's quite expensive lately.
It is an expensive, experience. Types.
Okay, I think thrice a week. It's not mandatory.
But
it's not standard to us, but not more, because we'd
times.
want you to explore other fish. We have salmon, we have tuna, we have mackerel, we have the smoked fish, we have the
which
dried ones. Exactly, they are
benefits.
also equally rich in the minerals and then the nutrients. That's protein. So we wouldn't want to just focus only on tilapia. However, we would want you to explore other fish. So by the time you come back to tilapia, it's like almost like a week before coming back to tilapia, because you need to explore salmon, tuna, and shrimps, and a whole lot of protein source from the animal. So
I like mudfish. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think it's the trend lately.
The one that the river fish. They've done the round.
I think it's about taking over from tilapia, because now it's a ish, and people are also. I think we need to talk about that fish too.
So mudfish is like the catfish, right? Is what people call catfish.
No,
I think it's different.
It's different.
Yeah, I think it's different.
Catfish is quite sizable. But mudfish is the one that the tail.
It's like a snake.
Yes, and then the tail.
And it goes
has a very smooth,
very
smooth skin.
It's actually something people eat a lot in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a staple food. People love it. So there's that pepper soup. They always go for it.
There's always something there.
I think most people mistaken tilapia for red fish, because they look. Especially the red tilapia.
The red tilapia
it looks similar to red fish. And also cassava fish. It also looks similar to tilapia. And so you see we have varieties of this fish. So we need to just explore, not only tilapia.
So I think the dangers with the fish are too much of a good thing makes it a bad thing.
Exactly. That's where moderation comes in.
And then also the issue of where
It's coming
it's
from.
been farmed.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So now talking about where it's been farmed.
Yeah.
Which tilapia would you say is the
I wouldn't say that because each, even if it's from the mall or it's from the Volta Lake or it's from the Volta region or it's even bred
or from
in
the coastal around your
exactly
area?
the source of its how it's being grown, I wouldn't be able to determine. However, FDA has done their job, and then the Ghana Aquaculture Association has also done their job, saying that the ones that have been produced domestically, that's locally, have been proved that they are safe for consumption. And so, aside, if there is any concerns, I think that they would come up with it for the public to be aware. But for now, I think that we should continue to enjoy our tilapia in moderation.
In moderation. I like what you said that.
Well, by the way, moderation, does it depend on your size?
Not at all.
You are saying moderation. Somebody's
moderate is here.
Somebody's plenty, somebody's little.
Not at all. We have. So with fish, with dietitians, we use matchbox as our standard measuring tool. So you see how matchbox.
The small one.
The small matchbox.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, not okay. So with that small one, not the big one. So with 2 or 3 of that. So if you want to measure it with this, it's going to take about just half of the top, not with
2 or 3 of
both
the
sides.
matchbox.
Yes.
That's it.
At a certain.
Oh, Esther, you are depressing me this morning.
Not at all. At a certain. And so you
I'm
see
looking
that
at this thinking.
I don't know how you
just
people
a
are
bit
feeling
of
about
that.
this thing that Esther is saying. Yeah, Charlie, I thought you would give us some more
moderation
encouragement.
is very key. You know that because of the protein content, if you have more of it, it also adds up to your weight.
Pushing the protein.
Okay, the protein level up and also adds up to your weight because if it's enough and the body is not utilizing it, it would be converted into fats.
Right.
And so as much as you are
so
enjoying
it's good for bodybuilders.
Of course, because it's high in protein. Yes, and so aside the tilapia and then salmon and other tuna and the rest, eggs and stuff, it helps in increasing your protein. Supplements, the whey casein, they also come with their own issue. I think that will be a discussion for another day.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How do people get in touch with you?
All right, you can reach out to me if you want to WhatsApp me, 0202 569733, 0202 569733, and all social media handles on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, Opulent Dietitian. It's been a pleasure.
Fantastic. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for